Something really devastating happened this weekend. And I'm not just talking about the 3 mass shootings that took place over the span of 4 days. The really depressing thing was the fact that nobody seemed to care. To me, that's the worst part. Now, I'm sure to the family members who lost their family in those 3 mass shootings, that's probably not the worst part. The worst part is obviously losing your family members. But what happened this past weekend, again, 3 mass shootings in the span of 4 days. 1 at a school, 1 at a backyard party, and 1 at a Walmart in Oklahoma. And everybody moved on. It's over. It's done with. They're not talking about it in the media. I'm not seeing headlines about it on every website I go to. We're done. We have officially become numb. And that's the worst part of these stories. The absolute worst. We don't care anymore. As a country, we as individuals, yes, we care deeply. We think about it a lot. We think about it every time we drop our kids off at school. Am I going to see them this afternoon, or am I going to get that horrible phone call? We think about it now when we go shopping. Am I going to make it home with these groceries? Or am I going to die in the produce aisle because our politicians won't do anything about the gun problem in this country? Those are the thoughts we have. But then we see it on the news and we say, my God, what else is on? And then we forget. We move on until the next one happens. We're a little more than halfway through the month of November. We've had 370 mass shootings in this country just this year. 370. So even if we don't have another one for the rest of this year, we're still averaging more than 1 per day. But there will be more. And the media will be enamored with it for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on how many people die. The more die, the longer they'll spend time on it. Depending on the location, maybe they'll spend more time on it. School shootings get more coverage than a grocery store shooting. Maybe it was a hate crime. Maybe we have clear motivation. Then they'll talk about it a little bit more. But if it's just some rando on the street who opens fire, kills 5, 6, 10 people, whatever, it's about half a day's worth of coverage. It's about half a day's worth of caring for the country in general. And then we move on. We push those horrors to the back of our head, and we hope that it never happens to our loved ones. But statistically at this point, eventually it will. And that's a terrifying reality, but it's our reality nonetheless. And as long as we keep electing politicians who continue to sit by and offer nothing more than their thoughts and prayers while these mass shootings happen, then be prepared for even more. Thoughts and prayers don't do a damn thing to stop this violence. Gun control, on the other hand, would. Thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.